Hereford manager Peter Beadle, convincing victory for the Bulls today.
Yeah, I took a few stern words at half time. I was really disappointed with the first half performance. We looked flat, we looked nervous, we looked edgy for the first time on first half, I thought, and we had a good chat at half time. And like I said, they should be fearless in their games. They're at home, they're in front of their fans. Their fans have been brilliant and always support them. And we've performed week in, week out at top levels. And today, I thought for the first half, we went in 1-2-1 up. I thought we were well below where we should have been, and I thought second half, I thought we were excellent. It was a complete contrast second half, and like I said, they hardly had an effort, a few balls into the box, which we dealt with well, but we looked far more comfortable second half. First half, it seemed quite frantic, and whereas second half, we looked a lot more comfortable and a real solid performance.
Yeah, it looked more as though you got that confidence to keep the ball and just move it.
Yeah, more accomplished, and we just said it, you have to be fearless. It's easy to sit in the stand behind the goal, and for me to stand on the sideline and expect them to do it. But even so, even with a 10-point lead and with a game in hand possibly, it's understandable they're going to be a little bit nervous, because there's always a what if. But like we said, we can't worry about what if. We've got to make sure we take care of what we need to take care of. And I thought they were, all of them, excellent second half. Subs that came on, I thought were excellent. The team that started second half, excellent. And like I said, we scored some good goals, and it could have been more in the end. But like I said, that showed that was a much more accomplished second half performance. Whereas first half, I thought we were a little bit nervous, maybe.
What was interesting, your opposite number, John Brough, who's saying that he thought if his team had played as well as they had in the first half, in the second as well, that they might have given you a tougher game.
Yeah, maybe, but I think because we dominated them much better second half, so we upped our game and we took control of the game, so that's why they couldn't. We stifled them a little bit, and we asked certain players to do things a little bit different, a little bit better second half, and we did that, and that showed the gulf, between the two teams. In second half, when we did it, going up the slope and into the wind, we didn't give them any opportunities. So that's why. He's got a good team there. They're a tough side. They've played well recently. They've had a couple of good results. So like I said, we knew it was going to be a tough game, and obviously we gifted them a start. And but I thought, like I said, second half, the reason they didn't get in the game and give us more of a game second half was because we upped our game and we looked better for it.
And I guess you're aware that Taunton lost, so in theory you could win the title next week if Taunton lose again and Hereford beat Salisbury, but it's all about one match at a time.
Ifs and buts. We still got games to go, as we said before, so we've just talked then about second half performance and how much better it was, and making sure that our preparation for Salisbury starts today, in our recovery after the game, in our ice baths and our recovery drinks, and we start preparing, and then we prepare during the week and we make sure we're ready and focused, and we need to start better than we did do today, because otherwise, again, another good side in Salisbury, they could make us pay. So, but like I said, at the moment now, we know we need 6 points. We've got 7 games, possibly 8 possibly 8 to go with Didcot, I think. So, like I said, so we know what we need to do now. But as always, we only focus on next week, and whether it happens next week, week after that, or week after that, our focus doesn't change. Mine doesn't anyway.
You brought Calvin Dinsley in as a substitute today. You kept him back a little bit, presumably because of his injury concerns. But he no doubt will look at this as a challenge now in the next few games for him.
Yeah, he will do. I mean, like I said, we knew when he came to us he wasn't quite 100%. We knew that, so we needed to make sure that he was right. But he's trained well last week and the week before, and I thought at home it was important to try and get him involved if we could at some point. And obviously when it got to 3, then I just thought it was, can we get him on and get him involved in the game? And like I said, he had 15 minutes at the end there, and he looked quite bright when he came on. So like I said, didn't surprise with what he did. And we're just, like I said, we look forward to him now getting, to top, tip-top fitness condition, and then we'll see if he's involved again between now and the end of the season.
And how do you feel now, being so close to back-to-back titles?
Doesn't my thinking never changes, never does. At the end of the day, it's about next week now. We've won today. I want to win. Explain that half time about being a winner. You need to be a different type of character to be a winner. And we've won. I'm delighted with the performance today, second half especially. And next week I want to win next week. And after that we'll wait. But until it's done, that's a difficult question to answer, because, like I said, lots of ifs and buts and maybes in between now and if it happens. So the sooner it happens, the better. But like I said, we need to focus on us and try and put it to bed as quickly as we can.
Well done today, and see you next week at the Raymac.
Thank you.